Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your November 2023 mid-month general readings. We are looking at the last half of November, and this reading is for our beautiful bulls, the earth sign of Taurus. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you who will be celebrating Thanksgiving later in the month, sometime, over the towards the end of this 2-week period, I hope all of you have a wonderful, safe, lovely holiday. Thanks to everyone for being here, for watching these videos, liking, sharing, subscribing, especially hitting that like button. Super important. Thank you to those of you who do. Those of you who comment, who reach out for personal readings, who refer and recommend me to others. My gratitude and appreciation always, and so many blessings back to you. Okay, Taurus, if your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign is in Taurus, if you're cross-watching for a Taurus, this video is for you. If you know any of your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those as well for additional insight and perspective. General readings, of course, may resonate a little differently for everyone who watches, and watching all of your other videos, if you know them, can help with a different perspective. And if you find that something really does hit home with you, it really does resonate with you, and you'd like to take a deeper look, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts. They're lovely and easy to give, especially as we're headed into the holiday season, so something to think about. Or if you like the reading style and you'd like a personal reading, please email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking the description link or the title of this video. I can usually respond to you within the same day with all the information. I do offer a pretty wide variety of reading choices in all areas of life, of all different types and lengths and budgets. There's something in there for everyone. And I do readings full time, which allows me to be diligent about the timely scheduling of personal readings too, if that's important to you. So email me if you'd like. Okay, Taurus, let's see what the last half of November looks like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. We begin with the Seven of Wands, holding on, defending, protecting, guarding that which you feel you have a lot invested in, standing up for yourself, standing up for someone else, standing up for something you believe in, protecting and guarding. With the Nine of Swords, stress, anxiety, worry, fear of an unknown future, thinking about something too much, obsessing about something, and almost always with the worst possible negative outcome. It's my least favorite card in the tarot because it's an unnecessary level of obsession, because you dwell on something in a negative way to the point that it becomes so huge and horrible in your head, but it doesn't actually reflect the external reality of the situation. You may be worried about justifying something that you're doing or that you're planning on doing. Next, we have the Ace of Swords, seeing the truth, a new, fresh perspective, seeing something in the light of what it truly is, a new idea. With the Two of Swords, I actually kind of like this combination because, the Two of Swords represents being stuck or being reluctant or resistant to looking at something head on, because if you do, then you're going to have to face it or make decisions, take action. It feels here like you're worried about having to defend yourself in some way or defend a decision in some way. And it feels like that's perhaps what was keeping you stuck from actually moving forward in something. Next we have the Fool. A brand new chapter of life begins. The Fool has the 0 on his card because it's the first major arcana card in the tarot. This is where the whole cycle of the tarot begins. One cycle of the tarot represents like a chapter in your life, or a set of chapters in your life that have been pretty significant. Until you reach the end, you've reached a milestone. It's different chapters in our life, like childhood into adulthood, first job, first car, getting married, getting divorced. A lot of different milestones in our life. That's what the cycles of the tarot represent. So the Fool represents a brand new start, a brand new chapter opening up. It's also about being open to adventure, being open to the sometimes nerve-wracking but childlike trust in stepping off the beaten path to explore. It's about taking risks, stepping off the beaten path, getting out of your comfort zone, starting something completely new. Oh goodness, with the Fool, we have the Wheel of Fortune. What a powerful combination, Taurus. So the Wheel of Fortune is divine timing and orchestration. God, spirit, angels, and guides. They are orchestrating this or allowing it to happen. Whatever this new change, this new path is here in front of you, Taurus, it's divinely timed and divinely guided. And you know, I've been getting the Wheel of Fortune a lot for a lot of the signs for mid-month. The Wheel of Fortune and the Sun has been popping up a lot. So Spirit is bringing you the opportunity to walk a brand new path. From the bottom of the deck, makes sense. The overall energy and focus for the last half of November, Taurus, is the Two of Wands. So a choice, standing at a crossroads, needing to make a choice. What path of action will I take? What choice will I make? So let's clarify that overall energy of the Two of Wands. There you are, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Fool again. And the Seven of Swords. Being smart, being strategic. I sometimes refer to the Seven of Swords affectionately as my sneaky thief card. And sometimes this can be negative. It's a very self-serving card. It represents somebody who has something they want to do, gain, acquire, maintain, and they decide that they have to be, close-lipped about it or be secretive about it, be strategic about it. And strategy is almost always done behind closed doors. It's generally a card of something done undercover or under concealment. Like strategy. Strategizing is usually done behind closed doors, right? Because you don't want everybody knowing what your plans are. So it's about being strategic. Sometimes this can be negative in terms of lying and deceit or theft. But it's primarily, and it was originally, a card of strategy. So you're trying to figure out, it feels like you've already made up your mind about something, to do something, to start maybe some brand new complete path, some new decision, something. It could even be travel. The Fool can sometimes represent travel, especially global or international travel. You're trying to figure out, in order to decide how you want to proceed moving forward, you're strategizing. You're trying to figure out what the best way to go about it is. Let's take a look at Seven of Wands and Nine of Swords. It feels here like you're obsessing and worrying, perhaps mostly unnecessarily, about having to defend what you're doing or what you're planning or what you're intending to do. Judgment and the Hanging Man. Yeah, Judgment is making a pretty significant choice, a pretty significant decision that will probably have life-altering consequences, because Judgment represents, it usually shows up when somebody is offered a chance, a choice, right? There's a choice to be made, which we can already see here, and you're accountable and responsible for the decisions that you make. If it's a new choice and one that Spirit is bringing, as this one looks like it is, it could potentially change your life path in a good way for you, in a profoundly positive way for you, so choose carefully. And the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man is a card of, it can represent feeling like you're in stasis and limbo. It's about not taking any decisive action just yet because you're watching something playing out. You're trying to pick up a new perspective and new information, not taking any particularly decisive action just yet. I feel like you may be waiting for someone else's reaction, or waiting to see how something plays out with someone else before you actually move, before you actually begin movement. It could be that you're waiting for somebody else's decision, and it feels like you're worried about having to defend yourself somehow. Nine of Swords. Or that you might not be able to get somebody else or other people on board with this. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. It's teamwork, collaboration. It's everybody coming together and kind of haggling, compromising, negotiating, so that everybody can kind of leave the negotiating table on the same page in agreement. The Five of Wands, conflict, internal conflict, external conflict. Going around and around and around in circles, fighting about the same thing with no apparent resolution. But this is what you're afraid of, and it may be keeping you from moving forward just yet. We also have the Empress with that, so it might be a mother figure, a wife or a partner. This person is showing up as central here. It could be you. It could be your energy as well. Again, there's an unnecessary level of fear and worrying about whether other people are going to support you or whether you're going to be able to get them on board or not. But here with the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords, it feels like there's some kind of new perspective, because previously all of this energy, this fear-based energy, was keeping you stuck here, and it may have been keeping you from starting something or actually taking ownership or addressing something because you were afraid of what the fallout was going to be. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords with the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands again, and death or transformation. You know what I think happens here, Taurus, is I think that everything that you've been obsessively worrying about turns out to be like nothing, or nothing more than just a little blip. Yeah, Six of Swords and Temperance. Both of these cards are about healing and balance. And then off you go here with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. This is actually quite a beautiful reading, except it feels like, again, like whatever the Fool card represents, I'm not sure what it represents, and it's a general reading, so it's going to mean different things anyway. It's something completely new, something completely different, a whole brand new path. But it feels like you're spending an unnecessary and really, extraordinary level of stress and worry about how something is going to happen, and if people are going to agree with you, and trying to come up with all the different arguments you could use to get people to agree, be supportive, or kind of get on the same page, or how they're going to react. And it actually turns out not to be much of anything, all this stuff that you were worrying about. So, all right, let's take a look at the Fool. Let's look at the Fool. The Tower and Strength. It might be that this new path opens up or has opened up unexpectedly. It might be that to a lot of people it might seem to be, some crazy, foolish thing that you're doing. Strength is facing your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, wrestling with your, again, fears, doubts, insecurities. And for those of you that still might have some people that don't agree with this or aren't on board with this, it's about moving forward anyway, because this is a spirit-given opportunity coming in here. And it's one which holds a great deal of potential for healing and rebalancing for you. The Knight of Wands, moving forward very swiftly, very powerfully. Yeah, again, this new path may have come in very suddenly, or it may be that you decide to enact this plan, to begin this sooner than you thought, or sooner than other people did. It's kind of like once you've decided that something was out of the way or not important to you anymore, it's like there wasn't anything else holding you back, and so off you go. And it might be travel for some of you too. It might involve travel, or perhaps moving or relocating. All right, let's end with some advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. The cards in order there. Any final messages, guidance, advice, feedback from Spirit? Stop the unnecessary negative future tripping. Stop that. It's a whole lot of stress for nothing. The Nine of Cups. Go after what you want. Your wish fulfillment. Your cups overflowing with abundance. Go after that. Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginnings. And those new beginnings might include new work, new projects, new jobs, moving, relocating. There might be a practical aspect to it as well. And the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration, which we already have with the Fool. You've got the Wheel of Fortune twice. You've got the Fool twice. It is rock solid, concrete validation that whatever this new path is, it is divinely timed and orchestrated, and Spirit supports it strongly. All right, I think I will leave it there. Taurus, those are your messages for the second half of November 2023. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you found them helpful and useful. If they did resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, maybe peel it back a bit and reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking the title or description of this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the December general readings. Stay well, stay safe. Again, those of you celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.